There are a lot of rumors that say that vitamin B1 acts as a natural insect repellent, but I really couldn't find anything scientific to back this up, so like a true scientist, I decided to test it on myself. Vitamin B1 is great because unlike other vitamins and minerals, you can take however much you want and it won't become toxic. Within my research, I'd found someone say he took, and I quote, 300 milligrams a day, 3 times a day, which is not very good notation. But that meant that he either took 100 milligrams at 3 separate times, amounting to 300 milligrams, or he took 300 milligrams at 3 separate times, amounting to 900 milligrams. With such clear and fantastic notation, it was obvious what I had to do. So I actually had to test both of them for a couple of weeks, and after seeing no change in the frequency of bites, I decided to up the dosage. And it was only at 1,000 milligrams 3 times a day, amounting to 3,000 milligrams, that I actually noticed a change in frequency of bites. But upon closer inspection, I found that I actually was getting bit about the same amount, except they just weren't itching as much and they weren't swelling quite as much. I'm actually super sensitive to mosquito bites, and since I'm so hairy, I can usually feel when any sort of bug is on me, which is a blessing and a curse. But while taking 1,000 milligrams with each meal, my bites became much less itchy and the swelling was reduced significantly. But the frequency of the bites remained the same, so here's my hypothesis. Vitamin B1 may not keep the bugs away, but it may boost the body's ability to deal with foreign substances such as mosquito saliva, thereby reducing the itchiness and the swelling, which is how the rumor got started. A misunderstanding of what's actually happening is causing people to rely on vitamin B1 as their only bug repellent, and this easily becomes very dangerous. And if you don't understand why that's dangerous, consider this scenario. You take vitamin B1 every day for years and you never notice any mosquito bites. Then suddenly you change locations and now the mosquitoes are carrying Zika, malaria, or West Nile. You continue taking vitamin B1 because if it's always worked in the past, why wouldn't it work now? And eventually within a couple of weeks you come down with malaria. Unfortunately, this scenario is a lot more common than you think, so I'm glad you're watching this video now and saving yourself from a lot of trouble in the future. Now, in full disclosure, I have yet to test vitamin B2 and B12, but based on what I have seen so far, I am not very hopeful. But to sum up, vitamin B1 does not act as a bug repellent. However, it does reduce the itchiness and swelling associated with mosquitoes. So I hope you found this information helpful, and until I see you in the field, happy hunting.